Has anybody got a link for the game? Oh shit.
Leave meeting.
I'm watching on I'm
It's on ESPN, right?
legally streaming it
Oh,
with a paid account. I'm a new man.
Is it with ESPN? Or is it
Yeah, the Bucks game's on ABC. But the
interesting?
Bengals Rams is ESPN.
Well, I just heard.
So I want to start. Let me turn this fucking game down first. Just blasting through my ears.
to the 40, to the.
First off, I just want to say, go Tuesday release days. We did it. Hope you're having a great week.
Oh, we're planning on firing this off tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm fussed. That's why I kind of wanted to start a little earlier because I got to edit and release tonight.
Gotcha.
Or it's Monday night. We're releasing, or we're recording Monday night, watching the football games right now. But I wanted to start off. So I went home this past weekend, on Tanagan, and my mom told me that she was at a benefit last weekend, and while she was there was, I'm not going to say their names just to keep them anonymous, and maybe they don't want to be their name on this podcast, but she said that there were multiple people. She's like, "Oh, I ran into some of your fans over the last weekend." And I was like, "Oh, no shit. Who? Where?" She was at a benefit, and it was not one, not two. There were several moms.
Nice.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah,
Moms that, like,
this.
you guys might not even know. Maybe if I can tell you when we're done, but moms.
Yeah.
Like in their 50s.
That we're into the show? Our show?
That are like,
Yeah,
I
dude,
love your son's podcast.
One of them said they started from the top. They listened every single episode.
From the top.
Oh my god.
From the top.
Dude. Oh god.
I listen to him every day, like, because she's been listening since she went to one. She's been listening
how'd she hear
every
about
day.
It?
I don't know. She didn't say, but she's like, yeah, I listen every day at work. Like,
hopefully you don't have this on in the office.
Yeah, I love them so much.
This is a not safe for work podcast.
So
yeah, this is the
yeah.
So we're a Momcast now.
That's great. Well,
yeah, it surprised the hell out of me.
Let's get into some recipes.
So
more mom content.
Recipe of the day. I mean, hey, fuck, boys. I mean,
favorite time of day to drink your pumpkin spice lattes.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea. Recipe of the week, recipe of the month, or one day out of take a book out of old fucking Jan.
Yeah.
Take a page out of Jan Tucker's book.
Take a full hour on the podcast to get through one recipe.
Because that's what they're missing.
Shout out Jay Tux, dude.
That's what they're missing. And she retired and she's out. She's gone. Now they have the 906 show, which I'm sure I'm not going to hurt a lot of mom's feelings when I say that new show that they have without Jan is awful. Terrible.
Is it?
Man.
Terrible. It's
they
terrible.
probably get through the show a little faster, but
it's bad. Dead air. Just it's not good at all.
Not a dead air.
Yeah,
I mean,
nothing can replace a pro, man.
No, heck no. She knew what she was doing. Definitely, even at her old age, she was crisp. She was mint.
That sweet charisma.
You think they ever have her on occasionally? Just have her moonlight, just show up and be like, "All right, we're getting in a recipe here." Coming out of retirement
I think
for
so.
one.
I of course don't listen. I don't listen
just
every
give
day
that up.
religiously, but she's got to hop in at least once a month or something. Just like, hey guys, still breathing, still kicking.
Yeah.
Alive and well. I saw an interview. She was interviewed during Labor Day for the parade because she's like the marshal every year or whatever.
Yep.
And she's still quick with it. She's still quick with it. I figured if she, she'd kind of lose it a little bit because I feel like talking on the radio every single day will keep you sane, keep you sharp.
Yeah.
When you're getting up in age like that. So I figured once she got off the radio and she wasn't talking every day as long as she was, that she was gonna lose it a little bit, but she hasn't, which is great to see.
I don't know why you would ever, because she was employed by Y101.
Mm-hmm.
She's employed by them.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to say that, sure. I'm sure they're signing a paycheck.
Yeah. I just think if I did it for that long, I don't think I would stop. I don't think I'd, if they were like, all right, we're not going to pay anymore. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'll just jump in. The fans need me. They need Jay Tux, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry to cut you off. I apologize.
No, I was just going to say, so now the moms, and instead of hearing Jan talk about recipes and obituaries, now they're talking to some young kids talking about feces and fleshlights and
Yeah.
they just go one and one, hand in hand.
What?
I mean, it's just
Gets a little spicy in here.
one leaves, one enters,
Yeah.
and we've thankfully picked up the pace where where Jan left off. We're picking right up.
Yeah.
Right where she
Gotta
left
sling
off.
some recipes.
So we're gonna do. I was gonna say we'll do homemade fleshlight recipes.
Oh,
The
okay.
best.
This has been
bit
episode
of
70 of
little baking soda. You got to get a Pringles can, okay, and then you okay.
Oh.
Welcome
I thought
back.
you were gonna go off.
We were. I know Chris said that when we hadn't, we fumbled the bag with episode 69 that we were just gonna go like 69 part 2, episode 69 part 3, and just keep start at 69 and that's just part 1, 2, 3, and just keep going until
For the rest of the podcast.
until 69 part 69. But we are back full group for the first time in a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So
yeah, it has been.
let's just open it up for conversation. Anything on our minds? Since we're all here together, is there anything
Turned 31 today.
that's
Happy fucking birthday,
that's
dude.
pretty important?
Yeah. Older.
For
Feel
real.
older than dirt. I drove 8.5 hours, 9 with stops back home. Did a bunch of laundry, cleaned the house, bleached the sink, bleached the bathtub, took out the trash. Just a normal day.
We're recording the podcast.
Dude,
Great one.
birthdays after you're like 23 or 24 kind of just turn to shit.
Yeah, 30 was sick. I mean, I had like the Hot Ones challenge Amelie set me up for, which probably gave me some sort of ailment in the guts. But yeah, we're here, 31. Another
31.
Yeah, get into my second year of the 30s. So
Do I sound like shit right now?
No.
you always sound like shit.
Always, man.
No, you don't.
Oh,
You don't.
What did Dylan say? He was like, "Oh, I forgot. Aaron's up in the UP this weekend. What's that big? What did you say?"
I was like, what's that gay bitch doing?
Yeah. Thanks. Well, it's all love around here, man. No ball goes unbusted in this fucking crew. That's for sure.
Yeah.
No.
Well, totally forgot, dude. Like, I was like, what are you up to, man? And then I saw your little fucking emoji up in Copper Harbor. I was like, wait a minute, what?
what the hell is he doing up there?
Yeah, we did a little tour to Copper Country, and Amelie shot a wedding up there. And
Did she get some good pictures of the copper?
yeah, she tried to jump on
The copper.
Yeah, she tried jumping on a couple of like renowned, like Pure Michigan and stuff like that, and kind of tag them in some stuff. Hopefully to get some movement through there because it is fall now.
It's gonna be beautiful up there.
Yeah,
Were they popping where the leaves?
Michigami area was pretty nice, and then up towards Twin was nice. The West End was good, and the East End. I mean, it's turning pretty quick, but we haven't got to that point with like you can tell me, Chris, but over in your neck of the woods, it doesn't seem like there hasn't been any of those like fall storms yet that have blown the leaves off the trees.
No. Frost. It's hot here.
Yeah,
still
that's what I'm confused about. It's still like warm, so I'm surprised that there are some areas that like Champion. You mentioned there, and we came back obviously today too from Montonagan, so we rode that stretch, and like Lawrence was like pretty good. But then in between, like Lawrence and Michigami, like wasn't that great. But then once you get into Michigami, it's like holy shit. And then you get into Marquette, and it's not colorful. It's like it must be like colder over there or something. 'Cause that's what happens, right? When it starts to get colder.
Something in the water.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if because Michigami's like that. It's like a low lying area. It's like a pit with Lake Michigami, and it's just like a big valley there. So I don't know if that cool air settles into there and turns things.
But it is very colorful in that area. I feel like
I wonder if it has anything
right
to
now.
do with the Earth being flat.
Yeah, something
could
something
be
to do
it.
with that. The wind
could
just
be it.
one even layer.
Yeah, the wind takes it around.
I don't know. The Earth
side,
do
maybe.
seem flat sometimes.
You just tore through my alley full bore. Wild out here in Grand Rapids, being in the city again. Anxiety inducing.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, there's nothing better than being away from the city.
Yeah, for
Like,
real.
Like, I can honestly, I've only been to Grand Rapids like a handful of times, but anytime I'm in a big city and I just get the fuck away, it's just so relaxing.
Yeah, it's
Because
nice.
like just
being in the thick of
driving
it.
is a fucking you have a fucking aneurysm just driving for an
Yeah.
hour through traffic.
You know,
what
I do
mean?
have a
Oh, yeah.
bone. I do have a bone to pick, and you guys probably know where this is going. But UP driving is something else, dude. Those passing lanes.
Oh,
There's-
dude,
there's
it's
two things
horrible.
that anybody, for some reason, anybody that's driving to the UP, not anybody, I won't put them all in one fucking big lump.
You know
But
what,
if
fuck,
you're
come
driving
on.
up in the UP and you're on, it's one lane going both ways, and you're locked in at 55 miles an hour behind a camp, some guy with a camper, and then suddenly a passing lane comes up, and
Right.
suddenly it's like the goddamn autobahn. It's like the
It's
Indy
not the
500.
speed up lane. It's not the speed up lane.
I got to
Okay.
a passing lane just on the other side of Munising. I was behind 6 cars. Passing lane coming
and they
up.
all step on it.
I went into the oncoming lane to get around everybody. I was going like 110. I just passed everybody. I was like, "Fuck this!" I mean, people are
You have to
idiots.
do that too. You
It's
need
so
to
They're
do it.
stupid,
fucking
dude.
Stupid. Like,
Yeah.
why are you just cruising? You cruise control set, and suddenly you're Jeff Gordon. You're trying to fucking win it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it.
We
They
need
go
to.
they go 55 the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And then the passing lane comes up and
Yeah,
they drive
suddenly it's the
70 in the right
expressway.
lane.
Yep.
Yep.
And then as soon as the
It's
lane
like-
goes away, they go back to the fucking.
They
speed
slow
limit.
back down.
I think
the
we
dumbest
just need
thing.
to make, even in the regular highway, just a one lane each, no passing lane, just a regular highway.
Yeah, a slow fucking lane.
We need to make cruise control great again. I think that's what we
Yeah.
need to do, because even today I was stuck behind this guy going 55, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And this was just being an asshole. Had my opportunity to pass. All of a sudden he's going like 65. I'm like, what the fuck?
Idiots.
And I'm like, well, if he's speeding up now, I'll set it at 63. We're cruising. I don't need to pass. I was like, all right. And then all of a sudden he starts to slow down again. No reason. There's nothing in front of him. No
Yeah.
deer, no moose.
Yeah.
And
should
now
make-
he's going
they should
55
make
again.
it-
I'm like, what the
they
fuck
should
do you
make
set
a-
your cruise?
Make a cruise control zone where it's like a law
Yeah.
to use your
Yeah.
cruise control.
I think we might need driver re-education at age 40, maybe. I don't know if it's an age
Yeah.
group
Some
that
people
does
just
this.
straight up shouldn't have no licenses.
It's just unbelievable. That and the zipper merge, dude. The zipper merge has been around for a long time,
Let's not talk about this.
and people still don't. It was. I was in the car just screaming. I got to a passing lane, and I'm like, I look over at Amelie. I'm like, close your laptop, watch this. And she's like, what? And I'm like, you see my cruiser set? And she's like, I already know where this is going. And I'm like, no, watch this shit. And sure, every single passing lane.
Watch, god damn it, watch it.
And the zipper thing just kills me too. There's a bunch of lanes closed on the Mackinac Bridge, and just like there's like the first part, the right lane's closed, then the middle part, the left lane's closed, and it's back and forth, and everybody's just riding that one lane. They merge way too early, and it's just clogged up like a shitter.
Oh
dude.
my
It's
God.
awful. But anyways, we've talked about this probably before on the podcast, but I had to air that out because I just can't fucking believe.
It's okay, dude. We're on
No, it's
episode
bad.
70. We can repeat
Hey,
shit.
Tone, how are those roundabouts in Marquette doing?
They're good.
Oh,
They're
dude.
better. They're starting to
I
pop
was-
up a little more. There's one
They need to-
currently.
they need to
on
put
the
them
way
all
on.
over
Roundabouts
the
are
UP.
extremely underrated. We're
They
talking
need to
about
put them all
traffic
over
here.
the UP, man. Roundabouts solve so much fucking problems. There's so many three ways in Escanaba and Manistee where you're just like, fucking go! If there was a roundabout, you wouldn't have to worry about that shit ever.
No.
No, yeah, they're putting one up in Ishpeming right now, which they needed to. Just a
Ishpeming.
terrible light. Because Nick said
Oh,
that
the one
when
by
he
the
was-
McDonald's and the
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
That big intersection there.
Nick
Right.
said that
Right.
when he was
Oh
in-
yeah, right, brother. That's
when he-
exactly right.
Nick said when he was at State, he took a class for engineering, and the guy was talking about the fuck was that?
Yeah, what the hell was that at your house, Chris?
Aliens?
Did you hear that truck in the back?
Oh my god, dude. Chris, I'm surprised it's not daylight there still. Maybe we're checking it a little later.
Well, it is fall now, so time's
Yeah.
a
Chris is
ticking.
Sorry, let me
Anyways.
change my audio. I'm sorry that I got that. The lifted trucks in my neighborhood are plentiful. It's always in the fall, all summer it's this, and then in the winter it's like wow.
Yeah, I
just
swear,
snow
dude.
wheels.
There's a landfill somewhere in the UP that's just full of mufflers, It's just like all exhaust, just completely. They're like, "Yep, stop here at M64 and whatever. Just cut it right off. We got grinders on site. Just throw it in the pile. Fuck it. Who cares? Everybody's loud all the time."
It's funny. It's like I was saying the other day. Every truck owner comes to a point where they just eventually take the fucking sawzall to their exhaust pipe. I've done it on all my trucks so far.
That's so sick though. If you don't have an exhaust, you're so cool.
You
Just
can't,
lop it
Yeah.
off.
you can't even hear the radio.
Dude, so like I've personally also experienced that with the Honda. I mean, I know you guys know, but I remember before. So there was a time when I didn't have an exhaust on that fucking thing, and I remember it was before I got that one fucking other exhaust that was still kind of loud. But I remember not having an exhaust like whatsoever on that thing for like a week, and it was so fucking unbearable driving around.
Just lightheaded and it's all leaking into the
That's all you could. Yeah, I mean, like you're stopped, and like that's all you smell is fucking exhaust. But then when you're trying to go down the highway, it's just like it's a fucking 10 decibels just sitting there.
Well, I remember that time when we were on Bear Creek and I was drifting around that corner and something happened where like a leak or like a hole came in my exhaust and I turned that corner and then all of a sudden it was just and then we went on to the fucking highway and I was going like 55, 60 and it was so fucking loud. I was like scared. I had to go like 30 the rest of the way home because it was so fucking loud.
It's ridiculous.
But again, you're so cool if you do that.
Yeah.
You take it off. Or,
yeah, especially if you're like
make
30
your car
years
loud.
old.
Yeah, right. Still dating high schoolers.
What shots out here?
What?
Especially if you're in your hometown, you still buy alcohol for minors.
Yeah, it's cool. Like I buy him. He's like old for his age, so
age is
he's so mature.
Age is just a number.
No.
So I want to talk about something. I'm sure you guys probably, if you watched football this past weekend, you probably saw it. But Taylor Swift is now on every front page of every ESPN, fucking every Twitter, Facebook, just the ESPN app. Open it up. Taylor Swift's the first thing you're gonna see.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was not on my bingo board.
What about her?
Even the highlights. She's dating Travis Kelce, the tight end for the Chiefs.
Supposedly.
Who the fuck is that?
They confirm it.
And
Super Bowl winner.
Oh, is that like the
Thor lookalike? He looks
one of the
like
greatest
Thor.
tight ends of all time.
Is that the Wigger King?
Kind of, yeah.
He's like, yo, what's up? Yeah, what's up, Taylor?
Yeah, definitely. But she went to the game, and it's everywhere, and it's fucking annoying. Like you even watch the Bears Chiefs highlights from this past Sunday, which it wasn't just it was a terrible game. The Chiefs blew them out, but like you're not getting out of that game without seeing Taylor Swift at least 12 times on any highlight reel that you're gonna see.
Here's Taylor Swift.
Every time Kelce was on the field, they just like big play would happen. They'd snap the camera up there. She's got a chicken wing in her mouth. It's just like, oh my gosh. I did see a photo
the
tonight.
Memes have been so good.
Yeah, there was like
dude.
Patrick Mahomes' wife. Remember that crazy bitch?
Oh, dude, that's
the
fucking
meme of the Zoolander meme. It's like when Patrick Mahomes' wife saw Taylor Swift enter the stadium, and it was the Zoolander clip when Ben Stiller's like doing his thing, and he turns around and he's like, it's Owen Wilson's character, and his hair is like blowing in the wind. There's so many good memes, but I will say it's very annoying. But we're just gonna have to embrace it, I guess.
What's his name?
I just find it weird that like because like they're superstars, it's just like everyone's business. Like everyone thinks it's their business.
Yeah.
Like who gives a fuck?
Taylor Swift is untouchable. She's America's golden child.
Well, she's won 18 fucking Grammys, dude. Like,
yeah,
like literally, she's won 18 fucking Grammys.
And she do be making bangers, like her music. I mean,
yeah, Travis better watch out, man, because like if they break up and have a tough breakup, they're gonna have a whole album out about.
Well, that's the thing, dude. Kelce. I think that's part of the shtick, dude.
Yeah, maybe.
Publicity. Yeah.
She's what? Never been married, right? No kids.
Travis and his brother have a podcast.
Oh,
I knew you were a white.
They could probably just straight up quit the NFL and roll with that podcast as long as he's dating her.
But I'm thinking that like it could be like Dylan said, if they break up, not only is she probably going to write an album or a couple songs about him, but other teams. I was just thinking if they do break up, like during warm-ups or something, the other team's just gonna blast Taylor Swift music the whole time,
man.
try to get in his head.
Well, she's gonna get paid royalties now because now she had that big lawsuit or whatever the fuck, and she's trying to own all of her. She's re-recording all of her music so that she can own it all because of her dog shit manager or whatever.
Yeah.
So that'll be interesting. It's kind of a bizarre two worlds crossing. Like
It is.
yeah, professional
It is
athletes
weird.
date
It is weird
superstars.
for that type of stuff to happen. I remember when Tony Romo and Jessica Simpson were dating, and that was a big deal
Oh
too.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was like,
Jessica
what the
Simpson's
fuck?
Jessica Simpson's a fucking airhead though. Taylor Swift's got half of America, the female half of America on her
No,
back. So
I understand what
You're saying she's not a fucking airhead though?
well, she got 13 Grammys, Chris.
We should be careful too, because I don't want Swifties coming after us.
Oh, true.
Well, let them come at us, whatever. There's a few Swifties that listen to it. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, most of my family's Swifties. The majority of this house is a Swiftie household.
I mean, I fuck with their
Interesting.
music. That's
I
definitely
don't listen to
do.
it. There's very select. I'm a piece of shit misogynist, I guess. I just don't listen to a lot of female.
Yeah, you are.
Wow,
You fucking
Aaron.
pig.
I could probably name
It's
on
2023. You should probably
two
get
hands. I'll
disgusting.
familiar with
give
some-
it 2 hands. I can
You
count.
make me sick.
And there goes the moms.
10,
There
10
goes the
artists.
moms. Thanks,
10, there's probably 10 artists that I listen to that are female vocalists.
Who is that? Give
Yeah,
us the top
here.
3.
Oh, I don't have
Top-
10. I'm sorry.
Top 3: Phoebe Bridgers, Julian Baker, and you gotta have Stevie Nicks.
So all
from
lesbians.
Fleetwood Mac.
Except
Um,
Stevie Nicks, I guess, is now.
Go on.
He's probably bi.
I think that's maybe it. Oh, the Interrupters. It's a punk band led by it's a front woman. I forget her name, but
Who the fuck is Paramore's lead singer?
Oh,
Haley
Haley
Williams.
Williams.
yeah,
Yeah, she-
not in it too much in Paramore, but
Paramore's pretty.
Oh,
I'm
what
not saying I
about,
like Paramore.
Paramore.
listen to
it.
Don't get me wrong. I think Paramore rips. I just don't listen to them.
Oh,
And-
okay. Strictly listening.
Yeah.
Spirit Box.
Okay.
Scowl.
Okay.
to-
What's there's another one in that
I
community.
wrestled the bear once.
Yeah, that is nuts. That's a woman.
That's a chick.
That is insane. That's fucking crazy.
Against me. That's a
Yep.
lady.
Yep. Count it.
Technically,
Count it.
you know,
Okay.
Yeah, Against Me is another good one.
pinch hitting lady.
I've got
The Cranberries.
ABBA, Blondie, Cindy
Oh, the
Lauper.
cranberries.
The cranberries,
There you
dude.
go.
He's just totally Googled.
Houston, I've heard. No,
The
I will-
Cranberries.
I
Yeah,
will
the
admit.
Cranberries.
The Pretenders.
I mean, she's dead.
Yeah,
but
the Pretenders. I fuck with the
Yeah,
Pretenders.
Joan Jett.
fuck
Yeah,
with Pretenders.
Joan Jett. I'll go. Yeah, I'll
I
check
do
ahead-
not
heavy
fuck
on
with
the
Joan Jett.
Really?
I don't know. I think there's better bands than Joan Jett and like Heart. Oh fuck, Heart.
Yeah, Heart's good. But
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the thing.
Great lady,
Anybody
man.
in the last like 10 years? Anybody in the, like name one of the
There's none.
past 5 years?
Not like rock.
Maggie Rogers.
But if you want to like talk about like country and shit, like that's a lot different.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Listen
Shania
to
Twain.
Yeah, there you go.
Shania
I mean, if you want to get into country music, there's a lot of females, but I'm saying like for like
True.
the genre of music that I normally listen to, there's not a lot of female,
Selena Gomez,
big female.
Hell no.
Ariana Grande. Come on, boys.
Hell.
Oh, you
Lizzo.
guys don't fuck with them.
Fucking
Miley
love
Cyrus.
Lizzo.
I'd rather stick
Lizzo,
my balls
there
in a
you
meat
go.
Miley,
grinder than
Miley
listen to
Cyrus
Lizzo.
actually has some decent covers.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah,
But she
she
dabbles
fucking-
in other shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, all
Actually-
of her new stuff is good.
I agree.
Yeah, that new album is actually pretty decent.
Rebecca
I will-
Black. Got to throw her in there too.
All right, this has been episode 7.
Fucking Glizzo.
So
All right, okay. No, there's a sports radio guy that is on like Fox Sports Radio during like the midnight hour when I go to work.
Yeah.
He's on and he has a segment on his show on like I think it's like Tuesdays or Wednesdays. I can't remember, but they just do like 20 minutes of Lizzo jokes, like fat shaming Lizzo jokes. And I'm like, dude, you can get away with a lot in fucking midnight hour radio. Like fucking 3:30 is like Lizzo's so fat. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the
on a-
fuck?
on a sports
Dude,
radio
dude, the-
show?
the radio's a lot more. Like,
well,
lean
sports
than-
radio. Who's your audience, right?
Yeah, that's
these
true.
radios- you can say a lot more shit on the radio now.
Fucking bunched up, testosterone filled fucking Jaguars
never even
fans
listened.
that are fucking pissed
I don't
off.
think I've ever
over
listened to
shit.
sports radio before.
Oh, dude,
To be
Dan
honest with you.
Patrick. Oh,
Where do you listen to it online or something?
Evanescence too.
no,
Evanescence. Amy Lee.
Evanescence. Yeah, that's a
Oh,
shitty
Evanescence.
band.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It's also a
Oh,
shitty
Flyleaf.
band.
Wake me up! I can't wake up.
I just want to let everyone know I just had a brownie flavored cowtail. Has anyone had a cowtail in a while?
Ooh, cowtails.
Oh no!
Mm.
Didn't they have a
Fuck is a
strawberry one?
cocktail? I forgot.
It's like a little caramel thing with like a
It's like a
frosting on the inside.
Laffy Taffy, but it's not.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, you know
Or
what?
it's-
When Gwen Stefani was in No Doubt, dude.
Oh,
No Doubt is fucking good.
Oh yeah.
I wish she would have never went solo, just stuck with No Doubt and maybe changed
Yeah.
her sound a little bit. Man, they were
Remember
good.
that? Did you ever see that? Those old videos of Sublime with Gwen Stefani when
No.
they were both really young. There's a couple of old songs where she goes up and sings a couple of Sublime songs with them. It's really awesome. I'll have to find it.
So, Aaron, are we going to talk about?
I want to talk about. I want to talk about your diet on Sunday.
What
That's
happened?
for sure.
Oh, yeah. So
We had. You want? Yeah, you go
well,
ahead.
I was going to get into first on Saturday that you busted your downtowner cherry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We went to the
that was fun.
downtowner in Houghton. We
Nice.
crawled a little bit in Houghton. We went to, for all the Houghton listeners, Aaron, of course, talked about his future wife, his fiance, shooting a wedding up in Copper Harbor. We fucked around in Houghton for a couple hours, and we went to the Douglas House bar.
Yeah.
Did
We started off.
pool,
We
pull
started
tabs.
off at Ambassador.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Tostada
What'd you
pizza.
have?
Mhm.
Oh, you
Couple
sons
tostada
of
pizza,
bitches.
Couple
Tony-
of fish bowls.
Tony chucked an Italian sub on his tab. My dad's like a classic nachos and cheese guy. They just got that big vat of cheese, big old cup of jalapenos. So we threw down there.
Oh, your
And
Faja
then-
was with you?
No, it's just like that's whenever I go
Oh, my bad.
with them, they are like
Oh,
that's like the number one thing. Grab a beer, grab nachos and cheese, look at the menu, and then it's just ordering tostada pizza. Here's the menu.
Molly and I got pepperoni and banana peppers. But so we went to Ambassador, then we went to the Dog, pull tabs, a couple beers, and then we went to the KBC, and then we went to the Downtowner, and then we went to the B&B and played some shuffleboard. Anyways, that was Saturday. So Sunday, Aaron had his call it an engagement party, like with his family. Some of
Yeah,
his-
pseudo
his-
birthday party too, kind of thing.
his family, some of his family haven't met Amelie yet, so they just got together. They started at 1:00, which was a wonderful / terrible time to have it. I showed up fashionably late because, of course, the Packers were playing, so I was watching the first half with my parents. Showed up, and if you know, Packers were down.
Your parents were invited. They didn't.
No,
they
I
didn't-
know my mom didn't come because she was like, "Oh, it's just family." Like she was like, "Oh, it's just family. We're gonna stay here or whatever."
Oh, well, they were invited.
yeah. So Packers were down horrendous at the half. So I showed up to Aaron's already like a half of a fifth of fucking Crown in because I was just drowning my sorrows. And so then I bring my tablet because I wanted to watch the rest of the game just in case. And you should know, if you watch football, that the Packers did come back and win. They were down 17-0 in the start of the fourth quarter, came back and won 18-17. But I've met Aaron's aunts a couple of times here and there, but not like I haven't been in a room with them for more than 20 minutes.
Much less when there's a fucking Packer game.
And they got all of it on Sunday because I was fucking going just insane when they were coming back. And first downs, I was even celebrating first downs because they're losing by so much.
He's running out of the room screaming.
And so they came back and won, and I was just they missed a field goal with like 70 seconds left in the game. The Saints did to close the game out. Packers won, and I just like fucking let's fucking go, like running in and out of the garage.
Grandparents are there, just
It was just, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
yeah.
I was
So that's
excited.
Tony. I was like, so that's Tony. If you guys in there, everybody just started laughing.
Yeah. They loved it, but they
Yeah.
probably also got in their car and they're like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Who
They're like,
invited
a little
this fucking
much.
fuck was
asshole?
that guy?
That
No,
guy's intense.
It was
They know who
funny.
all you guys are.
But it just made me more excited because I mean, Lions Packers Thursday night. We can talk
Yeah.
about that because it's a couple
Oh
days
my
away
god, dude. Oh my
at
god.
Lambeau. I really do hope that both teams are healthy because I know that the Lions got some injuries right now too. But the Packers are just like down horrendous with their injuries. So I'm hoping that both teams can be healthy going into Thursday night. I'm excited to see what happens. I think it is the division. Whoever wins probably is going to win the division.
I think so.
Because it'll be harder for the Lions or the Packers to beat the Lions again. If
What
they
about the
can't
Vikings
this
though?
time? Vikings, yeah. Dylan, you want to?
Did they get crushed on that
No,
we
they
were
didn't get
watching?
crushed.
No,
but
they
they
lost. They
lost.
lost. A last minute interception on fucking like 3 or 4 yard line.
Ooh.
They are 0-3.
I mean, the ball was tipped twice. I mean, I didn't even get to watch the full game because I don't have like extended ticket or anything like that. So I was kind of just watching like the highlights and stuff like that. And I mean, we started to
shit!
come back.
Yeah, you probably had the Saints game on, huh? In your network.
Yeah, we were watching the Packer game. We watched the Packer game. But
Nice.
Kelly's a
And you
Packer
were
fan,
rooting
right?
for who?
I was rooting for the Packers because I like when Louisiana teams lose because then everyone down here is all fucking poopy and it's funny. Like
The
every
word's
time
horrible on
LSU
You
and the Saints
spiteful
lose,
fuck.
I'm a fucking happy camper.
Yeah,
and
like,
then
if
the
my
fucking
team's
Cowboys
losing, your
lost, so
fucking
it's even
team's
better.
losing.
Fuck you.
But no, I was watching it, man. It's just so fucking crazy to see our offense do so good, and then our
Right down
fucking
the shitter.
defense is just like I see a lot of people saying like they should trade Kirk Cousins and
Yeah, I saw that too.
sell out, and I'm just like, dude, like he's literally like killing it. He's on fucking fire this year.
He has the
Yeah.
most passing yards this year.
Like him and Jefferson and Hawkinson are like literally the only people holding that fucking team together.
Fucking Hawkinson, dude. He's a good fucking player too.
Like the defense is awful. The fucking offensive line's terrible. We traded our best fucking running back, or we released him, which is probably a good thing because he was kind of injury prone anyways. But
Yeah, Twitter is like full on algorithm. You look at one fucking tweet of like a team, you get like all of their reporters and shit.
Damn,
So I
yep.
saw one Vikings and I clicked on it. And
Yeah.
since I clicked on it, now literally my feed is just like Vikings reporters and everyone's like, or Vikings Twitter. And yeah, everyone's saying that Caleb Williams, the quarterback for USC, is going to go number 1 overall. Everyone's like, tank for Caleb Williams. Trade Kirk. 0-3.
dude, no, I honestly think that the Bears or the Broncos are
Bears.
probably gonna get first pick next year. It's looking bad for those
And that's
guys.
that's the fucking Dirt Bowls next weekend or this weekend. Broncos
I don't
and
know,
Bears
dude.
play.
You're a professional team and you let someone score 70 points on you is just
I saw that was the
Wait, was it the Dolphins game? What game was that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dolphins
it was
scored
the
70 points.
It was the 4th time in NFL
was-
history that 70 points had ever been put
It
up.
was 70-20.
What an
The Dolphins
absolute
had-
ass ramming.
Oh, I saw
Dolphins had over 720 yards of total offense.
there's a picture on Twitter of McDaniel in the crowd with a bunch of Dolphins fans, and he was like leaning over.
No, that was a fan. It was a fan, but somebody said like, "Holy shit, you see Mike McDaniel is letting the fans call the plays." It was a lookalike fan.
We were joking around in Tony's
so
living room. We were like,
funny.
"Fuck!" They let the ambulance drivers on the side of the fucking fields play a couple snaps. Just
Seriously, dude.
Who wants the
It's
play call?
embarrassing.
Who wants the play call sheet? Fucking pick a number.
I just think it's funny that they fucking the Broncos like went all in on fucking Sean Payton, thinking that they're gonna like, go to the
Yeah.
Super Bowl and like
Yeah.
they're getting just fucking tossed around like they're a JV team.
Did you see
Dude,
that?
so bad.
Did you see that one Broncos player that got interviewed after the game?
Yeah, he's like he was fucking.
He was just like sitting at his locker room and he's like, "I've been here for 7 years and all we've done is lost." He's like,
Oh.
"I'm sick of losing."
Oh,
He sounded
That
so
must be so-
defeated.
poor
That's being
guy.
embarrassing. Yeah, you go out there and probably give it your all. Some of those guys.
Mhm.
do.
I've never once paid attention to that team ever.
never really
Yeah.
paid attention to the Browns until you burnt all your Lions gear and
I
started
didn't burn
saying
any of
that.
it.
You still got it.
Oh yeah.
You
How
know,
can't I?
you going
Look at 'em.
Lions? You going Lions this year now?
Dude, I have to.
Okay.
I
You
have
still
to.
you still kind of pining for Browns or no?
Yeah, I have to. I have to root for the Browns, unfortunately. But
got-
I don't know if you saw what happened to the Browns' key player, but things aren't looking good.
I mean,
Oh,
you
Nick
have a
Nick
rapist as a fucking
Chubb.
QB, so
Dude, he's good though.
And then they brought Kareem Hunt back. He
I know.
beat up
Deshaun
his
Watson.
girlfriend.
I know. Kareem
They
Hunt's
have
back.
a good team for respecting
that
women.
that they should just turn the Cleveland Browns into the fucking
Cleveland Convicts or something?
no,
Yeah.
The Cleveland Cons.
I got national holidays here.
no, they should rename him the fucking Mean Machine.
Yeah, Mean Machine. That's
Mean
it.
Machine.
Off of the longest yard.
Mean Machine.
So September
Dude,
26th.
Nick Chubb's shin hit his forehead.
Oh my
Dude, that was so
god.
gross.
Dude, he only
Oh.
tore his MCL. I don't know how.
Really?
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Dude,
he didn't
Only
tear
tore his
anything
MCL?
else.
his
That
knee
shit
was
was-
MCL.
fucking fruit salad, dude.
That shit
Dude,
was
he's
like
so lucky.
Oh,
Yeah,
nothing
his-
can stop this guy.
His knee bent into another county. Yeah,
Like
what's that what's that
ACL tear.
what's that movie? There's a
The Seal
movie
Tyree.
that you
That
just said
fucking-
nothing can stop him, and then he fucking
Yeah.
blows out his knee. What's that movie called?
It's a seal, sir. A seal Tyree.
Wait, what is that? Which one is that? You guys remember
Yeah, dude, I don't, but I know
It's
what you're
the
talking about.
comebacks.
the
the
comebacks?
comeback?
Yeah.
Holy
Nothing can stop this guy.
dude! I
Then he spits a sunflower seed and he's like, oh.
I forgot about that. Oh
Yeah,
my
I'll have
god!
to- I don't remember any of that movie. I remember the Seal Tyree though, the ACL tear.
He steps
It's
on
a
a
seal,
sunflower
sir.
seed.
Whatever, ACL tear. Get out of here.
Holy fuck. All right, Tuesday, September 26th, we got Better Breakfast Day.
What?
We have Johnny Appleseed Day, National Chimichanga Day,
Oh,
Hey,
dude.
all shit?
National Pancakes Day. We got a loaded
Okay.
fucking Tuesday here.
Oh, yeah.
Love Note Day, National Key Lime Pie Day.
Oh,
There was one
do like
I
key
saw
lime
when I was
pie.
looking at him earlier. What day is
Do you
it?
still think they passed notes in high school? Like with
Do I-
paper?
No, they
I
just
think
send a
They
text.
have to.
Yeah, iPad. They're all on iPads.
You remember
Which-
how you used
Yeah,
to like
that's
pass
true.
notes to people with like paper?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I wonder when schools are gonna go paperless. You just like have to, like people used to like get rubber bands and shoot.
They're
shoot
pretty much kidless at this point.
schools.
Yeah.
Everyone's homeschooling their kids. It's not safe for kids anymore.
Here we go. Wednesday, September. Or no, excuse me. Is that Thursday?
One of these days.
Thursday, National Chris Day.
Nice.
Hey, there we go.
Chris is a name that's strong and filled with meaning for followers for the Christian faith. What a queer.
Big
They call me the great Chris.
National Good Neighbor Day.
Shouts out good neighbor.
You guys have
Uh,
Good
any-
neighbor's
Speaking of
funny,
neighbors,
dude.
Tone, did your landlords leave
No,
yet?
he's still here, dude. I don't know what the fuck's going on,
bumming off your fucking Wi-Fi?
and I
He
can't
said he was
talk
cutting
too loudly, but
Yeah, you said he was cutting them above your living room couch.
always
Just hacking up a
Farts?
storm. Yeah.
coughing like crazy. I think he might have
Coughing
COVID.
like
I think that's
might
why
have
he's still.
Quavo.
I think that's why he's still here because I think he got COVID and he's waiting to leave because he's been fucking. It sounds like he's dying.
Well, if you don't hear anything for a few days and his car's still out front and it starts to smell funny, you should probably do a wellness check on him.
Wait a minute. I
Or
did smell
not.
something earlier. No, I'm
It
just
does
kidding.
smell terrible.
or just stop paying rent for a long time.
We got yeah. Oh my god. Friday, September 29th, National Coffee Day,
Mm.
National Starbucks Day.
Fuck
Starbucks.
Starbucks. Trash.
I think that's it
Trash
for-
ass coffee.
for Friday.
Starbucks coffee's not fucking good at all. I just want to let that
No,
be
it's
known.
so fucking expensive too.
Burnt.
hmm
Just burnt. too
400
crisp.
or 4,000 calories for a.
Yeah,
Here we go.
like
we don't usually do Saturdays, but Saturday is National or International Podcast Day.
Nice, dude. We made it.
So shout out to the fellas.
We made it. Did we check
And
our
the moms.
listens recently on our
Yeah,
recent
we
episodes?
have 2, so I think it's just the moms.
Two current. Gotcha. I had a weird, actually,
Shirt day? What
kind
the
of
fuck?
victory lap
Idiot.
here for Ontonagon. I was informed by my mom that the Mr. Manager at Pat's Foods is no longer, and I don't know
Hey,
how
Booth?
I don't know how recent this is.
Wait,
Oh,
we
yeah.
talked
talked
about this
before.
months ago.
Hasn't
Did
been
we
there
talk
for
this
a
about this
while.
on the
Yeah, they gave it
podcast?
to
Yeah.
the fucking Fritos guy.
Yeah, well, I was in there and I didn't know I didn't remember all this, but yeah, I talked with a person who came back to work at Pat's,
Mhm.
and this is such lame news, but it was kind of awesome. I went in there, I checked out, and I saw somebody that worked there for a long time and quit because of Mr. Manager, and then I was like, hey, it's pretty nice working in here now that the old king's dead, huh? She's like, the old king. I was like, yeah, your old manager. I was like, who's running it now? She's like, oh, the Frito-Lay guy. I used to come in here and
Yeah.
stock chips at night.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
what a fucking story arc that was, hey? You go from packing Frito-Lays onto a shelf to fucking running the biggest shithole, overpriced of mess in a small town of dying and sick. That's a fucking,
Well, the
that's a
story
power
goes,
move.
The story goes that they fired Mr. Manager, and then that guy came into stock, and they're like, "Dude, you want it? It's open." 'Cause
Seriously,
they
that's what
just
they
looked
did.
at the first person they could find, and it was that
Oh,
guy
you're
stocking
fucking
chips.
with me.
He wasn't even
Yeah.
wearing shoes. Like, he just came in barefoot.
They gave it to the guy that shit on the floor.
Yeah. Fucking Pat still owes me a lot. I'm not okay. I told you
We-
guys that they fucking shorted me for 20 bones, right?
$20. I mean, you could probably go
Hey
in
man,
there
we
and
want you to be manager. We really think you got some fucking a set of balls on you.
tell you
Be
what,
like,
go in there and tell the manager they owe you $20 and grab a single watermelon off the shelf and you'll be square.
There you go. Walk in there, gallon of milk.
or
Yeah.
one chicken breast.
Yeah. Fuck them.
An expired chicken breast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even? Yeah, we're even.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Was it 20? Was it $20?
Yeah. No, it was they owed me 21.85 and the self-checkout machine only gave me 185.
Oh, you're not even talking about from when you worked there. You're saying you dumped some cash into a machine that was only
yeah.
card.
The machine didn't give me all my money back.
I forgot about that.
Dude,
Yeah.
I never use cash on the machines.
I
Yeah,
don't think any of
lesson
them are.
learned.
They were all card when I went through there. I went through the self checkout, feeling autonomous, and I fucking scanned my 2 items, paid, left. This is after I went in there once. and already talked to
Next time I'm going there, I'm just not scanning anything. I'm just gonna put some stuff in a bag and walk out.
Well,
I
it's,
don't care.
Just make the beeping noise. Beep.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna take this stuff and walk out and look at everybody, stare everyone down. I'm just gonna blatantly steal from Pat's Foods.
Now he's on the hit list.
I
Yeah.
did see a
Now
picture
you're on the
just
watch list.
literally before we started this podcast, and it was like, "This is what $100 of groceries looks like today." And somebody was like, "I can make that look like 20 if I go to the self checkout machine."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I think we've talked about it before, but like the Walmart, or I guess any store that has the self checkout, when they ask you for
Yeah,
the
but-
receipt,
Mhm.
how fucking
Oh fuck you! I'm not
offensive
giving my
that is.
receipt. Yeah.
That's a Costco mainstay. Costco, they do that because I mean you could walk out with a fucking laptop and
They do
No,
that
fuck
at
that,
fucking
dude.
Sam's Club too.
yeah.
You're making me bag my own shit.
Dude,
I'm
the
not gonna fucking take a second to show you that I bagged all my shit. If you wanna make sure all my stuff is paid for in the bags, then have an employee bag the fucking groceries for me.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like the Bill
All
Burr
your
stand
fucking
up.
self checkouts. Your fucking
Self-
self
checkers.
self
They do-
checkers.
They check
Yeah.
the groceries down here too. The
Really?
Walmart that I live by. Yeah.
Dang.
Fuck that. Fucking bullshit.
Oh, I just got we just got I just found this comment on our YouTube from the Upper Peninsula shithole draft. You guys remember that episode?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't tell you the number, but
I couldn't either because it was so long ago that it was
Episode 906.
no, it was It's still in Roman numerals.
Oh, really?
So someone said some info on Ironwood.
Okay.
Again, we're coming
Here
back
we
to
go.
shithole draft.
Oh,
A
man.
long time ago.
Oh,
Some
baby.
info on Ironwood. Here we go. We got breaking news
Yes.
coming out of Ironwood.
Breaking Ironwood news. Oh
Some
my
info
gosh.
on Ironwood.
I'm
Kmart
at the edge of my seat.
Kmart is no longer. It's now a Tractor Supply.
Finally, it's no longer.
It's now a Tractor
Was
Supply.
that the last running Kmart in
Last
America?
Kmart in
I'm
the
not
nation.
Sure. I'm not sure. Quick Trip put some roots in Bessemer and Ironwood. So this
I know
we
that.
how
I
the Quick
actually
Trip-
stopped at the Quick Trip in Bessemer.
Some other
Quick Trip fucking rules.
new businesses, Cold Iron Brewery, Higher Love, Rise, and a third dispensary in the works. So Higher Love and
Who
Rise
fucking cares? 3
Higher Love.
dispensaries. What do you do?
dispensaries. Contrast Coffee, Copper Cup Drive-Through. Newer eateries include Suffolk Street, UP and Smoke Barbecue, a Domino's. Okay, again, breaking news here, folks.
Dynamos.
Most people travel on US 2/Cloverland Drive, but Ironwood actually has a different downtown from that. Known for the world's largest ski jump, Copper Peak, which Red Bull actually puts on an event there called Red Bull 400, which is the world's steepest 400-meter race.
Interesting.
I still think with this new information, Ironwood still is at the top of all of our lists.
Still a fucking shithole.
I remember too. It was
there's there's just so many things about Ironwood that are just like not like pleasing, like not pleasing. Like it's not just not a nice place. Like you don't got anywhere nice to go. I mean, like I don't know, man. Like you're so close to Wisconsin too. It's just like you're basically in Wisconsin. Like you're not even in Michigan anymore.
Remember when Ironwood was
listen
on?
to you, aren't you moving to Wisconsin?
Yeah, I like Wisconsin. I'm saying like it's just like I'm saying like Hurley, Wisconsin is not like a good place.
Oh, dude, yeah. Well, Hurley is not really.
Well, if you want to spend some cash,
yeah,
if you want to go to the
destination,
you want to see some C-section scars,
the full moon saloon.
Yeah, dude.
I took one look and right out the door.
I will say there's a lot of like if you want to go skiing or anything like that, there's a lot of ski hills out there.
Yeah,
in the winter.
Yeah, skiing is probably really good.
When I went there, when I went to Go Gibbet Community College,
where you can smoke in class.
I went in. There was downtown was just like a bunch of antique shops, but the crazy thing is that they're all connected in the basement, so you can go in one antique shop on like the corner of like downtown, and you can walk like 10 blocks underground. All these like concrete walls just blown open. Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
And I don't know if any of them are open anymore, but
what's the thing?
It's like that place and my buddies lived in a absolute shack of a house. I mean, it didn't look like anybody lived there. It was so bad. There's no siding on it, and across the street, a meth lab like blew up a house.
That's
like
sweet. That's awesome.
The thing about Ironwood is it's just. I mean, it's not anyone's fault. Like you can't really do anything to make it nicer. Like it's just a lot of abandoned buildings downtown.
Yeah,
it's really spread out.
Their downtown is like almost, I would say, almost similar to White Pine. I mean, White Pine's really bad, but like it's kind of sort of the same thing where it's just like there's like so much just like empty buildings and streets that are uninhabited.
It's a big footprint for like not a lot of cool shit.
Yeah,
like it's just
same thing with White Pine.
Yeah, White Pine's like Chernobyl. I think I said that.
Yeah, White Pine is scary, dude. That is like it's like a ghost town.
My grandparents still living in the Pine, but we took a drive through there, and it's like all
White Pine actually might be top 5 shithole.
Yeah, dude.
Now that I'm thinking about it, White Pine is fucking brutal. Holy shit!
Do the people out there still not get cell phone service?
Probably not, dude.
Well, shitty fucking Contica food.
Or dopamine. They don't have cell phone service or dopamine at all.
The sun doesn't shine in White Pine.
Yeah.
There was
actually part of Alaska.
I think we already talked about this too, but do you remember the bank robbery out in White Pine?
Oh yeah, the guy in a fucking 4-wheeler.
Did they catch him?
Yeah, dude, they follow the 4-wheeler tracks in the fucking snow, and they're like, "Oh, there he is." It wasn't a big heist.
I'm pretty sure that bank closed like shortly after.
He probably got away with $10.
He stole all the money.
He stole all the mints at the front desk, and then that was it. Oh man.
He stole it, and then he's like, "Okay, I want to put this in my checking account. It's 416." I just like, what?
Can I make,
Got a
a,
mask
I'd
can I
like
make
to
it with,
rob
can I
the
make it
place,
with
please.
gun to head? Can I make a withdrawal? All right. Can I make a
My
deposit?
account number is 481. Like,
My social security number is 123.
yeah. Holy
Jerry.
shit.
His name's Jerry.
What a place for a fucking bank robbery.
Yeah, White Pines. The thing about White Pine though is like there's a lot of outdoor activities around the area to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
can go
that's
up to the
true.
Porkies, you can go drive a little bit town now again. Like it's not
You're
like
close
really.
to Berglund too, if you want to
yeah.
like
Yeah.
talk about like snowmobiling and shit. I'm sure
Yeah.
there's a lot of trails.
I will
you can
say
try to
that
find a Dino Bird on LP.
During COVID, apparently a ton of people
Go
went
Bigfoot
in and
hunting.
bought houses in White Pine because they're so cheap. And then I drove through there, was it last summer or something? And there's all these houses that are just shuttered and there's no vehicles, grass is overgrown, but there's snowmobile trailers in like every fucking driveway. So they
Mhm.
just show up there in the winter and then it's a booming, Kentika just slings out fucking Lindy baskets and all that fried food, and those guys are there. They're parked. They love
Yeah,
it.
I know somebody that their family bought a bunch of houses. They're literally like 10 to 20 grand each.
Yeah,
Like
just
that's
a
what they got
shack.
'em for. And now they rent them out like Airbnb and shit for snowmobilers. But
That's what my
White
grandpa
Pine's gonna
moved
White
out of
Pine.
Pine.
Oh, dude,
White Pine's
that's
gonna
big money. Yeah.
well, you guys have anything else? Oh shit!
Nope.
Just clicked on the Minecraft application. No, I'm not gonna.
I thought it'd be cool if
Oh.
we did ripped around a family dispute. We haven't done that in a while. Holly and I were watching that over the weekend, and I was like, man, we haven't done that in a while.
How about we
Kino's awesome, but
Yeah, how about we let's plan for next week family dispute.
Aw.
all right,
Which
yeah, we'll
my-
warm up the listeners.
My weekends are gonna not
gonna-
be
shit's gonna-
fucking crazy anymore starting
Shit's
this
gonna
week.
change.
So
Yeah,
I'm saying for the next several months.
yeah.
I don't need to be anywhere, which is going to be very nice. We got
Go
40
you
seconds
go.
here.
Open the door.
Shout out to the
Open your
YouTube,
door.
all the Twitter at FAIF Hour. Still absolutely drier
Open your
than
door, Binnies.
Yeah, Tony. Soon, this is gonna be your fucking daily occurrence. There's gonna be a little voice. Open the door.
Open your door.
All right, who's got a number? I'm
I
throwing
just
out
shit in my hand.
72. We got 16 seconds. Rattle them off, boys.
I'm gonna go
I'm
10.
40. Open your door.
Somebody writing these down.
I got him.
40.
Did somebody do 70
40.
yet?
I got him. No.
I did 72.
All right, I'm doing 70 for episode 70.
Nice.
All right.
Who's at? Who's at?
Chris, you said 40.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Tony's at 10.
Open-
Yep. You go.
open
See if I win again.
Oh damn, it's not even 8 yet.
We got a. Should we wait next week to do stakes? Another song.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, that was honestly so good.
All right, here we go.
Hey, can you scroll down a little bit so we can see the whole? Never mind.
76.
76, 66, 34,
Four.
4, 51. Area 51. 71. Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Split the difference.
I'm
13.
fucked, boys.
60.
Hook,
Ooh.
line, sinker.
72.
Aaron,
kidding
it
me?
is on my birthday.
That is
All right
Aaron.
now.
32. Still got a lot of balls left here. 48. 19.
Open the door.
80. Oh. 42.
Come on.
57. Come on now.
Open the
25.
door.
Right here.
Oh,
10. 79. Look at all
God.
those 70s, man. 50.
dang it.
God damn it. 56. Probably last one here. 24.
I hate
Yep.
this game.
Aaron, congratulations.
And happy birthday, dude.
Birthday win.
Happy
Big win of
birthday.
nothing.
Yep. 31, huh?
31.
31.
It's tough out here.
30 years.
It's
31
tough
years
out
young.
here. Dude, you've been legally able to drink for 10 years.
Ugh, that's
Yep.
old.
Yeah. We're
I
not
mean, I'm
gonna
coming
talk
up on
about
it too.
though.
It's kind of crazy, but
Yeah. It was one of those things. I kind of had a moment while I was sitting. I was playing guitar once I got back before the podcast started, and I'm like, for one, I didn't do anything. And then I think about the last year, I got engaged. I got a promotion at work. But I was still like, fuck, I'm still 31. It doesn't take away from that.
You got a penis enlargement. You took those pills
Yeah.
in February.
Yeah, the ones from the gas station?
No, from Mexico, dude. You can just you buy Cialis and Viagra right next to the Snicker
Yeah.
bars in the Mexican airport. So
Finally gonna be at 3/4 of an inch.
yeah, dude. Big numbers. Putting up big numbers this year.
Big
31
numbies this year.
Mm-hmm.
God
All right.
damn it.
Episode 70.
Good night.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour. Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
God damn it, Aaron. You're fucking
Go ahead.
delayed, dude. It's pissing me off.
Just restart the whole thing.
It's pissing
Just
me
restart
off.
the whole thing.
You're not talking, so I go to talk.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
You got a tonsil stone, dude?
Dude, don't. He's not talking about this.
So I ain't talking about it, dude. We ain't going to the
Fucking
stones.
Chris.
We ain't getting stoned tonight.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
Oh man, when you're 8 beers in and someone pulls out pickled eggs.
Yeah, forget it, dude. minimum a 6-pack of eggs.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour.
Cousin subs, which is so good.
Oh.
Which I don't know if they were started.
Out of you and Trout Creek.
Thanks for listening to Failure at its Finest Hour. Thanks for listening, you beautiful son of a bitch.